this video is a great video for me to make. It really makes me feel good that these commissioners got on the horse early and are like moving forward as technology progresses. They are not waiting around. They're not chatting like, should we not? Like, they are progressive. So I can't thank them enough to allow this. So commissioners and Jason that brought this forward, thank you so much. I believe that this tool is a absolute vital tool for hunters in Missouri and all other states that hunting is allowed to help hunters recover lost game. It just makes sense. I mean, the technology is available. It works. I mean, I have done hundreds of these things now where I was able to help hunters find lost game. It makes sense. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to this. All hunters in Missouri, you should thank the commissioners as well, and make sure to share this video with other hunters. I will link it down in the description of their meeting. You can watch the full video there, but here is Jason bringing this forward to the commissioners to allow drone deer recovery in Missouri. Super excited.
Commissioners, over the last year, we have received comments from a number of individuals requesting the use of unmanned motor-driven air conveyance, commonly referred to as drones, to aid in the recovery of wildlife. The restrictions and requirements for the proposed amendments are specifically tailored to minimize unintentional violations of the Federal Airborne Hunting Act while providing an additional tool for lawful hunters to recover game. The use of drones for this purpose on conservation areas would require prior authorization from a conservation agent, and the locations and times where the use be authorized may be restricted to minimize conflict with resource management activities or public use. Additionally, to address potential privacy concerns of individuals and landowners related to the use of this equipment, landowner permission to launch, land, or fly a drone for the purposes of wildlife recovery would be required. The suite of proposed amendments would allow the use of drones for the purposes of locating and recovering wounded black bear, deer, elk, and turkey during open hunting seasons. Mr. Chairman, I request approval of these proposed amendments as described in your packets on page 25 to 32.
Do I have a motion to that effect?
So moved.
A second?
Second.
Any discussion?
I just want to compliment you on being proactive on this issue. We all know it's an emerging technology.
Yeah.
And what we're looking to approve today may need to be looked at in the future because it's a changing environment and something that I think most of us weren't even aware of this technology several years ago. And, of course, we see more and more of it right now. So, anyway, getting ahead of it is good, and I applaud you and your staff for that.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, we recognize the utility of the tool and encouraging folks to be able to successfully recover game, which is what we hope could happen. And yeah, we also recognize it's new technology, and with new technology comes challenges. And so, yeah, I don't know that this will be the final time that we talk about this, but we're trying to get out ahead of the issue.
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah, and I just want to kind of follow that comment. I mean, I think we're ahead of most states in addressing this, and probably the effort to recover game is very important. Also, the public needs to be aware of the potential abuse, and it'll be looked at pretty closely. But it's a reaction to our department on responding to something very proactive. So appreciate it.
Absolutely.
I might add, Mr. Chairman, to reiterate the comments that each of you made. Thank you, Jason, for clarifying some of my questions about this regulation. Proposed regulation and the scope of it, and your comment about being open-minded to keep an eye on this as the technology advances and as this regulation is implemented is a good idea, because it will probably require some additional review of the outcomes and where all this leads.
We will be watching very closely and engaging staff in terms of how the effectiveness of the rule and the impacts of it.
Great, thank you.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
There you have it. I mean, how great is that? Of course, you're gonna, check into your local laws, rules, and that type of thing. This is not legal advice, so make sure to check everything out before you go do it. But what a great thing with Missouri. Like, I really appreciate it. That's all I got on this one. Make sure to hit the subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.